Welcome to another Ernie's Journeys, where we answer the question, where will the journey take us? Today, the journey takes us here. I decided to take an afternoon. I had a little bit of time, not a lot, so I came up to Augusta just to see what there was to film and maybe have time to film a quick video. And I'm really glad that I did, because I found some really unique places that I've never heard of before. Among them is this place. This is a fort and has some significance here for the state of Maine. Let's take a closer look. This is Old Fort Western, and unfortunately everything is closed right now, not just because it's a little bit late in the day and it's after hours, but also because of COVID-19. Lots of places aren't open for their regular business hours, but I'd certainly like to come back here. This is the oldest surviving wooden structure in New England, and it dates back to 1754. Let's take a look around the corner over here. And straight across from us is the Augusta City Hall. So it's literally right across the street from the City Hall entrance. It's a great view from here. We can go and see if I can stand over here. Look at that sun. Look at this water. Absolutely beautiful day for filming. There you can see the sign for Old Fort Western. Dates back again to 1754. Inside is a museum with some colonial artifacts. And again, this is the oldest surviving wooden fort in New England. Came up a second ago, but everything is closed. The gates all kind of boarded up and closed right now. Man, but I sure would love to come back here. Cool looking place. Definitely gonna make it a priority to come back here and check this place out when it's open. So there's also a little park up here where you can come and spend the day, look out on the water, eat some lunch, hang out with the family. If you've got kids, there's a playground there. And it's also right next to another really interesting historical bit of interest, which I'll get to here in just a second. That's the Memorial Bridge, and the Augusta Riverfront Park has some pretty nice views of the bridge and just of the water on the riverfront. Up ahead is CUSHNOC Archaeological Site. It's basically like a museum that's outdoors. And to get here, if you come onto Coney Street in Augusta, where the City Hall is, when you see the fort, you can actually turn into City Hall, or across the street from City Hall, and then there's parking over there. Then you can just walk this little path here in front of the Scientology church, right over here to the archaeological site, right where this bench is. So this site right here is the CUSHNOC trading post. It was here from 1628 to 1661. And it commemorates the first trading voyage of the Pilgrims of Plymouth to this ancient Indian village here on the Kennebec River. And they put a fur trading post here to trade with Indians. Also, on this site, Colonel Benedict Arnold. You guys know that guy, if you know your American history. He marched from here in September of 1775 to capture Quebec. Right here from this spot. This was his marching off point in Augusta. This is really, really cool. There's even a little bench here for you to be able to sit down and enjoy the view. With the park in the background. I love this. There's also a placard over here that tells you a little bit more about the museum in the streets and what that trading post would have looked like. It says, an endless quest for riches brought Europeans to the Kennebec River by 1607 and to Augusta in 1625. Continued English encroachment and Abenaki efforts to preserve their way of life led to increased conflict on the main frontier. Conflict that would last for over 80 years. Which, if you kind of think about it, would lead to the creation of some kind of a fort to protect people. Kind of makes sense now. We're going to explore the little trail here that goes down over to the park. I feel like I picked a great time of day to come and film today. I mean, the sun is just right. It's quiet. There's not very many people here, if any at all. I love this spot. It's a little, do you guys see the bridge there? This is so neat. Perfect time of day. This is it. This is the park. There's even a sign over here. Looks like some benches all over. A couple of picnic benches. And this kind of gives you a little bit of a comparison. I hope you guys can read that. Okay, so this photo was taken between 1912 and 1919 from the roof of the old City Hall. So that's Coney Street over there. Just behind these trees is where that fort was. Fort Western. And then here's the park. You can see the playground over there. And here's Memorial Bridge. Looks like the path continues this way. This is really nice. And check out this bridge. We are right underneath it. Here's a better shot right underneath. You can see the pylons on the water. Yeah, look, there's the I guess like the maintenance walkway. I'm just going to stop here for a second so you guys can appreciate this. Look at this path. Perfect day. Alright, let's explore up ahead. I found this little spot. There's kind of this little trail here. That's the walking trail that we were on. I just kind of came this way and it brought me out here. Look at this view. Right out on the water. Right here on the Kennebec River. I mean, I'm like right here, right on the water. Absolutely beautiful day. Perfect day. Well, that was a really interesting little side quest here, little side trip to Augusta. I didn't expect to see that today. We got to see an old fort. We got to see a little historic site that talked about pioneers, villagers from Plymouth coming up here to trade with Indians. You know, I mean, these are sites that are 400 years old. I think this was a really good little detour, little good side trip. That's gonna do it for today. I do want to thank you for watching Ernie's Journeys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. New videos post every Tuesday and Thursday. Join us next time when we answer the question, where will the journey take us?